Before we begin, just a reminder that there are no signals being sent for the 90-day challenge because of the fact that I am using high amounts of leverage, and you can indeed lose all your money trading Forex. So be very careful and do your due diligence before you begin to trade any real money account. Now I'm going to start with the video. Hi everyone. Today I want to discuss getting out of a trade early. I know it's frustrating. I mean, when you're profitable, that is. And that happened to me. I got out this morning, and I got out a bit too early, and I'm going to go over that trade. And let's start here with the Australian dollar. This was the trade. And I'm going to go ahead and get up the 4-hour chart. All right. So, the 4-hour chart, I'm going to zoom in a little bit so you can see it a little bit clearer. My entry was about 73.19. I had a few different entries, and everything looked good. It was picture perfect, and I got in bigger than I probably should have. So, you know, obviously when you get in larger with larger leverage, you're going to be watching it more. All right. Now, sometimes I'll do a stop and a target and just leave it. In this case, it was more of one of those plays that I wanted to, you know, check because, again, I knew if certain areas broke, then we would have a nice aggressive, possible nice aggressive move lower. So here we are. I checked it about 4 a.m. in the morning, and I was, you know, we were looking really good. I believe we were at 72.80. Then when I got up 7:15, I think 7:30 in the morning, I wanted to get ready, and I actually wanted to go to the gym because I didn't go yesterday, and I just felt like I need to, you know, start getting back in there. So I had that in my head. Well, I cut the trade at 72.50 something area, and that was here because I did see that as my first support level. So the reason for the video is I could have done a better job managing the trade. All right, I grabbed I believe my average entry was, let's say, 72.07 or something. So yeah, it was 50 something pips. However, if you could grab 100 pips, why just grab 50 something pips? And what ideally I should have done was adjust my stop and take half off. That would have been ideal. And then at that big support level, which is this one here that I outlined, the 71.92 area, that should have been where that second portion, you know, was taken off. So the reason I'm doing this video is to not only remind everybody out there about a good exit strategy, but also to remind myself. So sometimes we rush to take those profits, and then we stay in those trades that are losing a bit too long. So let's go over what could be on the horizon for the Aussie dollar this week. I am looking at a move down to this area here. Let me just outline it so I can give a price target. 71.31, give or take, for this week. Now I have to tell you, who knows when that's going to happen? It could be in, you know, 3 weeks. It could be this week. I don't know. I don't care. I'm just day trading it. But I'm just outlining one specific level that comes to mind, 71.31. To the downside on the Australian versus the US dollar. So for those of you out there who wonder, what should I do? Should I get out of a trade? Again, some people will live by the notion that it's never too early to take a profit. I disagree. I think just like an exit strategy, you should also have stop strategy, or at least your area, your uncle area, where you know that if it doesn't go my way, I'm going to get out, and I'm going to get out here. So, it also should work in the same methodology with an exit strategy. If you say, hey, this trade is good for 100 pips and you're getting out after 25 pips, then if you do the math over time and you stick with your stop, but yet you're not sticking to your exits, you're going to end up a losing trader, even if you have a 75% win strategy. So it really doesn't matter, because what matters is the risk to the reward. If you have a 75% win strategy, obviously, and you're getting out when you shouldn't be, you add all that up, you may end up at something like break even, who knows, or even, you let one of those go too long and you could actually be losing, even though your ratio is high for win. All right, so here we are, the Australian versus the US dollar, doing pretty good in the 90-day challenge. Could be doing better. We'll see how this week goes. It is the 21st of September 2020. If you want to check out this whole 90-day strategy, where I'm picking a few trades every single day and we're going to see where we end up in 90 days, then please check out fxlivedaytrading.com. And I'm going to take a break. It's 2:22. I'll come back because the market should be picking up a little bit. See if I can get something then. If not, then I will be back around Asian session to check and see what's going on. Everybody have a good trading day, and watch those markets because they are very volatile, and do not trade these markets unless you have a strategy and you have experience. Take care, everybody.